and welcome to Higher Live. As you might have noticed, I am not Sammy. Unfortunately, Sammy couldn't be here this month, but she will be back for next month's episode. My name's Joe, I'm from the band Brightline, and we have got an amazing show for you. We've got giveaways, we've got games, and we're going to see who's going to win, the blue team or the red team. But before we go any further, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell for notifications, and like this video as well, so you don't miss any more of our videos coming up. So, before I introduce the team captains, let's go and meet some of our guests for this month. We have got Jacob from Brightline and Andy from Amongst Wolves. How are you guys doing this month?
Hey Joe, I'm great. I really want to win this time because I've still never won and I'm really upset by that.
I still can't believe that you've never won on Higher Live before when you've been...
Kick me whilst I'm down, thanks.
What's going to help you this month to win, Andy?
Maybe having Mark here to actually coach me, that would be good.
Yes. Jacob, how are you feeling this month?
Great, man. Although this t-shirt's a little bit too small for me.
Because you're so heavy.
It is a little bit... It's either that the t-shirt's small or you're too tall. It's one of them. Yeah. I'm not sure. What's going to help you win this month, Jacob?
Just being me. I'm fantastic, and it's going to be just absolutely brilliant.
So is my laugh out loud.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, are you guys ready to meet your team captain?
Yes!
All right. So, for the red team, we have the one, the only, Mark Wakefield. Yes. Wow. What an entrance.
Thanks, Sammy. You look different.
I'm not Sammy, I'm Joe from the band Brightline.
That's a weird thing to say, Sammy. Hi, everyone.
How are you feeling this month, Mark?
Feeling great, Sammy.
Yeah.
Super pumped to be here with you.
Not Sammy, I'm Joe!
Stop saying that, Sammy. It's weird. I'm super excited to be here, Sammy. So pumped. Let's go. I'm excited to help Andy win.
Come on!
Because that's just sad.
It is sad that
really
he's
sad.
It is sad. It is sad. All right, so, are you ready to meet your the person you're going up against?
My nemesis.
Your nemesis.
If you will, Sammy. Yes, Sammy, I am Sammy.
No, it's Joe. It's Joe.
Weird.
So, unfortunately, Gina couldn't make it this month either.
Sammy, that's crazy.
I know.
The only one we're missing is Gina.
So, I thought I'd pitch you up against your wife. So, in the blue team, this is Clarissa Wakefield.
And Deutschland.
Woo! Yes. That was quite
Germany!
Yeah, is that the German national anthem?
I wish. It's cool though, right?
It's cool. I think it should be
German folk song.
Let us know in the comments if you think that should be the German national anthem. Why the German theme this week, Clay?
Why the German theme?
Yeah.
I am half German.
Oh, there you go.
Not fully, unfortunately.
Half German, hence the half German. Great.
Stop.
Are you going to disappoint Gina or are you going to...
Last time I stepped in for Gina, I did lose.
Yeah.
So I've got to redeem it, basically. Yeah. So I'm ready to win.
Great.
Let's do this.
Great, let's do this. So we're going to see throughout the show who's going to win, red team or blue team. Now, if you've been watching the show for a while, you'll know that every single month we have a different theme, something different that we talk about each show. Mark, what are we chatting about on this month's show?
This month, Sammy, we are going to be chatting about mental health. So we're going to be giving some advice and chatting to loads of people about it, but it's not the only thing that's going to be happening this month Higher.
No, it is not. We have a giveaway.
Yes!
You can win wireless Sony earphones. And not just that, no. You can also win a digital copy of Amongst Wolves' new album, #Choose to Live. Whoop, whoop. All you have to do is in the comments below write what would you live for. Could be, do you live for your dog? Do you live for poppadoms? Do you live for...
I live for poppadoms.
Yeah, me too. Do you live for the blue team? Could be anything. Just write in the comments below. And straight after this show, on Insta Live, we will tell you who has won.
Yes, so make sure that you follow, you nailed that by the way.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow at the Higher Tour, and straight after the show, we're going to be announcing the winner, our favourite answer of what do you choose to live for. So, every single month on the show, we love to play music, and as we're talking about Amongst Wolves' new album, we thought we'd play one of their new tracks. This is See You Instead from their new album, #Choose to Live. Check it out.
Why don't you just shut your mouth? That's what I say when they come to me. Those thoughts can be so loud when they try to overpower me. It took a long time for me to find I'm not what's in my own mind. Your truth in my heart. You know me when I come. When darkness is my friend, bright light come and cover me. When all hell's in my head, I'll see it instead. I know, no matter how low, you're gonna carry me. So even when I'm dead, I'll see you instead. I'll see you instead. So I've been praying all night now. I've got faith in the God who came down, stepped into my dark, put a light on my path. God, would you open my eyes so I can see what you see? I feel like chaos all around me, but I know you're there. When darkness is my friend, bright light come and cover me. When all hell's in my head, I'll see it instead. I know, no matter how low, you're gonna carry me. So even when I'm dead, I'll see you instead. I'll see you instead. The strength to make it on my own. Every time I try, I end up far away from home. But you promised me I'd never be alone. All I gotta do is lift my head to you instead. When darkness is my friend, bright light come and cover me. When all hell's in my head, I'll see you instead. I know, no matter how low, you're gonna carry me. So even when I'm dead, I'll see you instead.
Yes, that was Amongst Wolves with their absolute banger, See You Instead. Make sure you check out their album, #Choose to Live. Right, I thought we'd get on to it straight away. This is the first game of this month's show. This is a classic. This is Joke on the Road.
Joke on the road!
Great stuff. Now, in this game, how it works, each team member will take it in turns telling their funniest joke to try and make me laugh. I'm gonna have a little sip of water and a bucket. The team that makes me laugh the most will win. This is taken from Amongst Wolves' classic Instagram game, Joke on the Road. That's where we got the name. So, are you guys ready?
Born ready.
Oh!
It's a sign we're going to win!
What a moment, and you were here to witness it. That was great. How are you guys doing about it?
Born to win! Yeah!
All right. Well, let us know in the comments who you think is going to win. Is it going to be the blue team or the red team? Who's going to make me laugh the most? Let's put on some tense music. Yeah, some nice tense music. And we're going to get cracking. I'm going to take my sip of water and we'll see what happens.
What did the banana say to the dog? Bananas can't talk! Go.
I laughed, I found it funny. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Why was the broom late to class? It overswept! Oh! It's me now. What's blue and rubbish? Those guys!
Oh.
Red team! Red team!
He didn't spit there.
Work.
Ready? You ready? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. This is just getting rude now. Knock, knock.
You know why?
Yeah!
Makes me laugh. All right, that's 1 point to the blue team. All right.
How many garden gnomes would it take to invade England? Just above average, 12. Yes! Yes, we got him. But he's still giggling from my joke.
Yeah, we got another one.
We got two.
No. They were still
joke.
closer.
Red team.
Red team, 2-1. 2-1.
I started my joke though. What do you call? What do you call fake noodle? An imposter!
That was good. All right, I've got water all over my beard. All right.
Okay, Joseph Barrett, it's me, Andy, your friend who you love to laugh at. Why did the boy bring a ladder to his school? Because he wanted to go to a high school.
I didn't even like that.
I don't like that.
I didn't even like that. It is I again. How's the best way to get from England to France?
I don't know.
Well, you can't walk. Nope. Oh, he was close.
More? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's true.
It is true.
Gonna make another one up. That went last time. How much glass is in a window? I haven't done the punchline yet.
I don't know why.
Come on, come on, more water, come on. Okay. How much glass is in a window? Just above average, it's 12.
No. Oh!
That's such
Falling
a
backward.
How did this sit? Okay.
But the punchline didn't. Wait, no, nothing, serious things. Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
No, serious things.
so wet. Joe. Joe. Do you want to hear a joke about something about paper? Yeah. Terrible. Oh.
And at the end of that round, it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's funny.
Didn't even get it.
At the end of that round, I think it's difficult to count, but I think it's 4-3 to the blue team. So I'm
Get in there.
going to give it to the blue team. Even if I've added up wrong, I still thought they were funnier. Great job, guys. Great job.
Namaste.
All right, so like we mentioned, every single month on this show, we have a different theme. This month, we're chatting about mental health. So we got a bunch of our friends to give us some advice on how they deal with their mental health. Check it out.
My advice for helping with mental health is getting out there and finding something that you really love to do that helps you take your mind off those things that might be bothering you. For me, that's skateboarding. For you, it might be something else, but get out there and do something that you love.
Go to the Bible. Psalm 23:6 says, "Surely your goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life." When I'm on the verge of high anxiety or even panic, I say that verse again, again, and again, and the truth of it brings me peace.
Make sure that you are processing what's going on. Maybe start writing a diary to actually be able to write down your thoughts and help you figure out what is going on in your mind.
Talk to someone. It doesn't need to be this big thing, this big scary thing. Just talk to someone, your friend, a teacher, a family member, a parent, just anybody.
Seek professional help. There's a bunch of stereotypes about it. It sounds a bit scary going to see a counsellor, but actually none of that is true. These people are specifically trained to help you with your mental health, and you don't even have to be at the worst possible place to go and seek it out. You could just be having a bad time or even just being a little bit concerned about where you're at. Don't worry about what other people think. If you're concerned about your mental health, then go and seek professional help.
My advice for helping with mental health is to pray. Spend time with God. In the Bible, it says that we can cast all our anxieties on Him. So why don't you try praying?
Amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who gave us their piece of advice with dealing with mental health. This is a brand new game. Are you excited, Jacob?
I'm very excited.
This is called Toy Instrument Tunes.
Toy Instrument Tunes.
Amazing. So what is going to happen in this game is that I'm going to temporarily join the red team. Secretly my favourite team, let's be honest.
Come on.
Be honest.
No!
And how this game is going to work is that I've given Amongst Wolves loads of toy instruments. And what they're going to do is they're going to play a song for us on those instruments. And me and Jacob have to guess what song they're playing. Whoever guesses the song first will get a point for their team. Whoever gets the most points wins. Make sense? Simple enough?
Yes, it does.
Are you ready?
Me,
for the first
me,
tune?
me,
You
me,
tuning?
me,
You tuning?
me, 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 me,
Yep.
me, me, me,
Is that-
me. Yep,
is that
ready.
essential?
I'm ready.
That's
Yep,
essential.
ready.
That's essential, apparently. That's essential. All right, Amongst Wolves, what have you got for us?
1, 2, 3.
I think I got it. Happy birthday.
Yay!
Amazing. That was the well-known hit, Happy Birthday. Had you heard that song before?
I have. I heard you wrote it.
I am the writer of Happy Birthday. I'm still waiting for my royalties. I haven't got them next. All right, so that is 1 point to the red team, 0 points to the blue team. Amongst Wolves, what have you got for us?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh!
You got it.
I know. I know.
We're just having fun.
Oh, okay, right. Is it Levitating by Dua Lipa?
Yeah!
Oh, sorry. No, it wasn't.
Ah,
No,
yes.
it wasn't. All right, this is how it should have sounded.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life.
Brilliant.
Do I keep
Fantastic.
dancing?
No, you can stop dancing
right,
now.
thank you.
The music has stopped. Great, so that is 1-1 to the red team, 1 to the blue team. For me, that sounded nothing like Levitating. All right, Amongst Wolves, third track. What have you got for us?
This one is a little more serious, so we're gonna have some decorum, and we're just gonna...
Sorry, did you say decorum?
Shut up, Sammy. Okay, we ready?
I think I've got it. Is that the song Voices by the world famous Amongst Wolves? Yay! And this is how it should have sounded. All right, okay. That means that I have 2, you have 1. Let's go on to the next track. Amongst Wolves, what have you got for us? I think Jacob's buzzing.
American Idiot by Green Day.
This is how this track should have sounded.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media.
Great stuff, great stuff. That was American Idiot by Green Day. Well done, Jacob. All right, this is the final track. Amongst Wolves, what have you got for us?
Baby Shark.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hey, blue.
Oh, and this is how that track should have sounded. Amazing, amazing. Ooh, that's interesting, that. That's an interesting dance move.
Baby Shark.
All right, so at the end of that game, blue team have won. I'm sorry, red team.
Yeah!
Wow. Clay's excited.
Blue.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Gino!
Jacob, what have we got now?
Like we said, today is all about mental health, so we've got Clay telling us a bit about her story, so stay tuned.
I am anxious. It started when I was 15. Overnight, the world became so unbelievably scary. I couldn't figure out why I felt so out of control. I couldn't get myself to school anymore, I couldn't eat, I couldn't even think properly. Every second of the day that I was awake, I was constantly feeling like I'd be sick, constantly thinking of ways to escape the thoughts in my mind, escape the situations and just escape myself. It felt like there was this huge brick wall in front of me, and because of it, I was stuck in this place of fear and hopelessness. I was desperate for it to just fall down so I can get past it to find myself again. And I saw that the only way for that to happen was to fight for each individual brick to fall. But I'm not strong enough for that. I am not and will never be ashamed to say that I was too weak and too lost to ever get myself out of that situation. But you see, I believe in a God who is far more powerful than me or any of my fears. And I believe in a God that allows me to cry out to him and ask him for help because he absolutely loves every single one of us. And so that's what I did. I wish I could tell you that suddenly all my fears disappeared, but it hasn't been like that. I still can struggle with my anxiety today. But every single day, I can choose to step out in faith and trust that God has got me, that he won't ever leave me to fight my fears alone, and that he wants to fill me with his beautiful peace. And since that day that I asked God to help, he's shown me that he is so faithful. I may not be free of all my fears, but those bricks are tumbling down. And with the ones that are left, God is using in ways that I could never have imagined. So please, choose life. Come to him. Choose to live.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Clarissa, for that. And thank you, Clarissa, who's here as well. Mark and Andy from Amongst Wolves as well. You enjoying the episode so far? You enjoying?
Having a wonderful time.
You're having a
Hoping for a red team comeback.
Come on.
It would be a big comeback. I don't know how you would do that. But I wanted to chat to you guys about your amazing album, #ChooseToLive. Mark, why don't you tell me, what was the inspiration for the album?
For us, we've always been super passionate about talking to young people about mental health. Whenever we go into school, we always talk about it there too. So we why not write a bunch of songs that are kind of mostly focused around that. And the #ChooseToLive came from a campaign that we did, and we featured it on High Live, talking about anti-suicide and wanted to promote a safe space where people could talk about their feelings and able to process really dark thoughts, but able to process that in a good way. And so, so from that, there was a bunch of music. We're like, let's put out an album, and it's gone down pretty well, and we're super, super proud of it, and really happy to have it out.
Yeah, it's so, so good. If you've not checked out the album, what are you doing? We'll put a link in the description to the Spotify and Apple Music or whatever else, so make sure you check that out. What I want to know from you guys then is, what are your favourite songs from the album? Why? Andy, what's your favourite song from the album?
My favourite song is Defender because it's the most fun to play. It's got some sick guitar parts, sick drum parts, and the message is really good. I like it.
That's cool. Clay, what are you saying?
My favourite song, I would say, is Voices, because it's just got a super deep meaning. Like Mark was saying, it's our anti-suicide track. So this girl messaged us a little while ago, just saying that she was really struggling with suicidal thoughts and felt like the only place that she belonged was in the ground. And that just broke our hearts. And so we basically wrote this song for her and for those who are struggling with their suicidal thoughts, to say that actually we believe there is hope, even in that dark place.
Yeah, man, so, so good. In fact, we've actually got the Voices music video, so why don't we check that out? This is Voices by Amongst Wolves.
All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead, but I know the truth, feel it in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't suggest. my heart. Yeah, they sink their teeth in, sink their teeth in. Yeah, they stop me breathing, stop me breathing. Sometimes I feel I've got nothing to give, but I know that my God gives me reason to live. Yeah, he's undefeated, undefeated. Yeah, he keeps me breathing, keeps me breathing. All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead. I know the truth is in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. I'm holding on to the words you said, that I am loved and you hear my prayers. You gave me life and you give me rest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. Sometimes I hope it would all disappear. It feels like there ain't a way to get past all the fear. But you say you love me, say you love me, and you're gonna carry me, gonna carry me. Even though I've never been this low, I know you made a way to get out of this hole. You showed me that you love me, that you love me, and I believe it, I believe it. All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead. I know the truth is in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. I'm holding on to the words you said, that I am loved and you hear my prayers. You gave me life and you give me rest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice. There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice. All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead. I know the truth is in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. I'm holding on to the words you said, that I am loved and you hear my prayers. You gave me life and you give me rest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice.
Amazing. That was Voices by Amongst Wolves. Earlier, we heard a little bit of your track, Clay, I Am Anxious, where you talk a bit about your story to do with kind of mental health and how God's helped you with that. Listen to the track. It is such a powerful track. There's just so much depth to it, and your story is amazing. Why is that track? Well, first of all, like, why did you write that track? Why did you put that on the album? And why is it so important to you?
So that track, I Am Anxious, comes out of the previous song, which is called Fall Down. So that was a track I wrote a few years back when I was just at a really low place in my life, just a really dark place where I was struggling with anxiety, and it was kind of just affecting everything around me, my whole life. It stopped me from doing things that I loved, and I was just, really struggling with that. And the song Fall Down came out of that, where it was this place of like, oh, I'm just so angry, I'm just frustrated at where I'm at. I need something to happen, I need God to help me through that situation. And so I Am Anxious is basically talking about that journey, talking about the struggles that I've gone through and still am going through. I still get anxious a lot. And actually it's explaining this journey that I've been on of just struggling and feeling quite alone with my anxiety, but then actually turning to God and asking for help. And realizing that actually when you ask God for help and when you trust him in that situation, he does help you. He does provide what you need. He strengthens you when you feel weak. And it's that beautiful journey that I'm still on. Yeah. I'm still learning to trust God, but it's changed my life, changed how I view anxiety, how I cope with my day-to-day life.
Yeah. That's amazing. And like, I suppose, what is the big thing about the Christian faith? Like, what is like the hope within it that makes you be able to kind of get up in the morning? What is it that kind of helps you keep going?
Yeah, it's knowing that God is with you. Like, it's this incredible moment that I had where I was like, I'm not alone. Like, even in the good days and even in the bad days, I'm never alone, because God, the Bible says that God loves me, that God is with me, that he cares for me, and so much so that he even gave his own life for me. It actually says in the Bible that God became man, he became a man called Jesus Christ, and Jesus died this like brutal and horrific death on a cross. And the Bible says that he did it for me, he did it for all of us, because of all the brokenness and the mess and just the hurt and pain in this world. He wanted an end to that. And so he took that on himself, and he died so that we don't have to live in that brokenness. We don't have to live in that fear anymore, but we can actually trust him day by day and know that there's something bigger, there's something greater, there's something beyond this mess and brokenness in this world.
Yeah, it's so good. And what I love about that story as well is that like Jesus didn't stay dead either, did he? Like 3 days later, he rose from the dead, proving not only that he was God, but when we put our faith and trust in him, we can have a hope, right? That we can have a hope that actually when we die, that death's not the last chapter, that we can spend eternity with God in heaven. We have hope that no matter what situation we're going through now, that he's there for us, right? And the thing is, I think what's great and what comes through on your album as well is that for us to kind of find that hope in Jesus, we need to turn to him, right? We need to say, you know what, God, I want to put my faith and a trust in you. I want to say, you know what, God, I'm tired of living life for myself. I want to live life for you instead, and I want to put my hope in you. And you might be watching this and you might be thinking, you know what, I've never done that before. I've never gone, you know what, God, I need you. I need you in my life. I believe what you did for me on the cross. I believe that I've messed up and gone my own way and that I need to live for you. And if that's you, if you want to put your faith and trust in Jesus tonight, I just want you to do something really, really simple. I just want you to put a heart emoji in the chat. And there's nothing special in doing that. That's you just making a statement going, yeah, God, I want to live my life for you. I'm sorry for what I've done. I trust you with my life. And we're going to say a really simple prayer. And a prayer is just chatting to God, like a conversation with him. And if you're at home, wherever you are, why don't you say this prayer after us as we say it, as a statement of going, yeah, God, I'm choosing to live for you. So repeat after me. Dear Jesus.
Dear Jesus.
Thank you that you love me.
Thank you that you love me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've messed it up.
I've messed it up.
And I've lived for myself.
And I've lived for myself.
Today I choose to live for you.
Today I choose to live for you.
Thank you that you came down to earth for me.
Thank you that you came down to earth for me.
And died on a cross.
And died on a cross.
And 3 days later rose from the dead.
And 3 days later rose from the dead.
Thank you that you gave it up all for me.
Thank you that you gave it up all for me.
Amen.
Amen.
That is the greatest decision you could ever make. Give yourself a little round of applause. And the journey doesn't end here. Being in a relationship with Jesus is not just a one-day thing. It's journeying with him for the rest of your life. Jacob, why don't you tell us more about that?
Amazing. Thanks so much, Joe. That's right. Welcome to the family. This is the best decision you have ever made. But the story, it doesn't end here. What we'd love you guys to do is click the link below, right? We're going to send you a free Bible. That's right, absolutely free. So click it and we'll send it to you. It'll be there in the next few days. Below that, there's another link where you can click and find a church in your area. Being a Christian is not something you do alone. It's what you do with your family, with your friends, and you can find that at church. Subscribe to this YouTube channel where you can continue to hear about the amazing stuff that God is doing, and check us out on Instagram as well. Welcome to the family. We love you guys.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob. We are on to our final game. How are you guys feeling? I have to say that this is a bit of an honorary point if red team can even scrape 1 point back, because it looks like blue have got this unless something miraculous happens.
If red get all 6, can we just win?
No!
I think that's a good idea.
No!
No, Clay's not up for that. She's like, all that hard work.
Ready?
Gina's going to be so happy. All right.
Gina!
This is the final game of this episode. This is What the Gibberish?
What the Gibberish?
Amazing. So what happens in this game is we've brought the buzzers out again. And what's going to happen is in a second, a weird kind of gibberish phrase is going to come up on the screen behind us. And it's the team that guesses the right phrase first gets a point. It is that simple. Do you get the game?
I understand.
You understand? Do you understand?
I sure do.
I hate to remind you that I am not Sammy, I'm actually Joe. I'm
So weird you keep
individual
saying
in
that,
my
Sammy.
own life, in my own rhyme. All right, let's get cracking with this game. This is What the Gibberish. So, you ready for the first phrase? Here it is. What the Gibberish?
I can't even.
Sorry?
What?
That quick, let's have a look. I can't even, that is correct. That is a point. That is a point for red team. All right, are you ready, Clay? You've got this. You've got this. Remember, if they get all 6 points, red team win.
Don't say that, no!
We're not going to play that. We're not going to play that. All right, let's go on to the next one. What the Gibberish? Her ash tick blue hissed. Her ash tick blue hissed. What do you think that is saying? Say it fast. Her ash tick blue hissed. What do you think that's saying? Andy is saying he knows what it is. Do you want to shout it out, Andy?
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Let's have a look. It is hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
I am not going to give the point to any team there.
That's a red team.
But it's not your turn. All right, you guys, why don't you go off stage? And Andy and Jacob, do you want to come up on stage? Do you get how the game works now?
No. Yeah, I just think it's really.
You don't get it.
I just am not prepared and ready for this.
All right, so that was hashtag blessed. It is 1 point to the red team on this game. Are you ready for the next one? What the Gibberish? This is what aim I'll enema choose. What aim I'll enema choose. What are you saying? What do you think it is?
What am I gonna choose?
What am I gonna choose? Ooh. No! Walk a mile in my shoes. No one near.
Do we get that point?
I'm gonna give you.
Yeah! Come on!
All right, let's go to the next
That's
one.
disgraceful.
What do you think it is? We've got cheaper by.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Oh, I don't know whose buzzers went
I
first
definitely buzzed
there.
first.
You definitely
All
buzzed
right,
first.
Andy, what is it?
Cheaper by the dozen.
Let's check it out and see if it's cheaper by the dozen. It is cheaper by the dozen. Good job.
Red
You
team.
guys can go off stage.
Red team.
All
Red
right.
team.
Red team.
Red team.
Red
Red team.
Come on, blue team.
All right.
We've got all
team.
4.
You've got all 4.
So if I get these 2, red wins.
Don't
This is the binding contract we entered in before the game. Let's go 2 more.
In the binding contract that we write
The
out.
binding verbal contract that's on YouTube forever. Let's go. Next 2. Roll them up.
You can think.
Roll them up.
You can think. You
Next
would.
2. Roll them up. Roll them up. Let's go. Next 2.
Fair and square.
Roll them up.
All right, let's go to the next one. What do you think it is? Say it out loud. Say it out loud.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks for the memories.
Let's check it out. Is that
One
the right
more.
answer?
One
It
more
is.
and red
It
wins.
is thanks
One
for
more
the
and red
memories.
wins.
It is thank for the memory.
One more and red wins.
All right.
Roll it up.
No,
Next one. Roll it up.
No, that's not the game.
Roll up the last
That's not
one.
the game. That's not.
Roll it up.
All right, let's go on.
Let's roll it up. Roll it up.
So nervous.
Roll it up.
Let's go to the next one. What do you think it is? Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Right, go!
High School Musical.
Let's check it out. It is High School Musical.
Roll up the next one. Roll it
No,
up.
that's it.
Roll it up.
That's it. Red team, you were so close.
Oh, 1 point away.
You were 1 point from a fake win. Like it wasn't even going to be real, but you were 1 point away from a fake win. So.
I'm very sad about that.
I'm sad for you.
Thank you.
I'm sad for you.
Thank you.
Mark, why don't you remind us
I'd love to remind you.
of what the giveaway is this
The giveaway this month is you could win 2 in-ear Sony headphones. You could also win a digital copy of our album, #Choose to Live, by just telling us what you live for. Pizza, ice cream, red team wins. Whatever.
Yeah, literally anything. And there's not long left of the show, so what you need to do is put that in the comments right now, and we're going to be live on Instagram straight after this, and we're going to let you know who the winner of that prize bundle is. So make sure you follow @TheHigher And Clay, if anyone wants to get involved in any of the kind of stuff we do after the show, what can they do?
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you want a free Bible, if you want to know about a local church nearby you, then check out the link below.
Yes, make sure you do click those links. So, that is it for this month's show. And I can announce, after much anticipation, that the winner of this month's show is the blue team! Can we have a little victory speech? Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Gina because she inspired me to win. Thank you, Gina, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, everyone. This is a beautiful moment in my life.
Good, it was good. Thank you so much for joining us on Higher Life. We'll be back on the 17th of December for our very special Christmas episode. We'll see you then. Bye!